So, morning. Well, maybe not morning for you. Look, what we're going to do now is we're going to cover the presentation part of the first meeting. So, what is the presentation? How does it come together? So let's just take a quick look at this. A quick recap on the world of first meeting. So research, rapport, a segue, introduction 30 seconds long, segue out of that. Now what we've done, right, stepped into past, present, future. That's what it's all been about, yeah? We want to get past, present, future. We want to understand what they've done in the past, why they've done it, how they did it, what they're doing now, what their plans are, where they're going in the future, how we can help them do what we do. What they do is ultimately our objective. Now what we want to do, though, is we want to talk about us. Okay? I'm okay with that. Yeah, right now we understand them a lot better, and we can step into this concept of doing a presentation in some form or other, yeah, right, that allows them to understand how you can engage with them more effectively. And this can be done in a variety of ways. I mean, I'm going to talk about presentation, PDF, PowerPoint, but I like to draw it out on a piece of paper or draw it on an iPad. Yeah, I find drawing it on an iPad is extremely powerful. And in fact, often they ask me to send a sheet of paper to them that we've drawn on, that we've created. Yeah. So the purpose of the presentation is actually to allow us to dig deeper and to get onto the same page. Yeah. Okay. So we want to be on the same page as the customer. And that's a problem here, right? Is that we're often not on the same pages as the customer. So if we sit down and we say, what makes a good presentation? First thing, yeah, it needs to be short and punchy. I mean, you don't want to bore people. I mean, you're not trying to sell to them. You're trying to create a bond. You're trying to create a dialogue with them that gets you on the same page, but you're not giving your secrets away. You're not closing them, yeah? You're not saying, this is what I'm going to do to help you. A language that I would be using is, this is how we've helped other clients. This is how we've done that. This is what I think your world could possibly look like. You see, it's a different style here, right? It's a different form of communication. What I'm not saying is, this is how I'm going to help you. I'm not saying that, right? Don't say that. It doesn't work, okay? They'll know you can help them because you're articulating it. Yeah, they'll work that out themselves. I want them to ask me to help them. I want to put across the same points as my introduction, that first 30 seconds. That's usually how I start it, yeah? And then I want to give evidence. I like to give some stats behind the challenges that they're facing, that it's not just them, that statistically the world has the same set of problems. I then would give a specific example of how I've helped a client. For me, it might be about lead gen, or it might be about networking, it might be about referrals, it might be about first meetings, it might be about questioning, listening skills. I'd give an example of something we did, how it worked, how it impacted. I like to then step into a case study. Perfect world, similar client to them. If it's a consultancy business, case study for them. If it's a financial services business, case study for them, yeah. And then I finish with just a little slide that just talks about what my passion is, what the founder's passion is, what the business is about as a whole, genuinely, right? What's the actual real story behind where it came from? So for example, with me, it comes from my dad's been in sales for 45, 50 years. And I don't believe at any point he's had a holistic model there that would have allowed him from end to end and be successful at sales at the level he would have wanted to do. There was never a world there. There was bits. You can get challenger sales, or you can learn this, or you can learn that. But they're all pieces of a big puzzle, yeah? What we want to do is give the whole solution there, yeah? So there's a whole, and that's my story, right? That's the passion, right? That's what I'm about as a coach, as a consultant, and as a model builder, yeah? So anyway, that's what a presentation is. That's how it works. It's very simple. It's short, 5 minutes. And the slides are no more than 5, maybe 6 slides max, yeah?